Kira here with my week 2 of Project Life. I'm using a little bit of different colors this week than last week. This kit, or these Project Life cards, are from like a Simple Stories kit. I couldn't tell you which one. I don't know. I had them in my stash. But I'm really into like yellows and pinks and blues right now, and I really like black and white. It's kind of like an accent. So I really liked these ones, and I decided to use them for my project. So, like I said last week, I always just print my pictures from my phone. I take all of my pictures from my phone, and I just print them with this HP sprocket that my mother-in-law got me for Christmas. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm not going to show the process of me printing all of my photos, but I just kept this part in so you could see what I was doing. And then I'm picking out paper from a Heidi Swap paper pad that I got from Tuesday morning. And then as I printed out the rest of the pictures, I picked up some embellishments from my stash. So like I said in my previous video, I'm really trying to like not buy stuff for my projects. I'm really trying to use up a lot of my stash, and so far I've done a really good job. I did take a trip to Michael's today, which I've been trying to avoid, but I needed some new ribbon for my typewriter, so I had to go to Michael's to pick that up. And they had because they had a 60% off coupon, so I wanted to use that. And I went and I thought I was going to be tempted by all these things because I've been seeing all this stuff on Instagram, and there wasn't a single thing that I saw there that I was like, oh, I have to have this. So I was actually pretty pleased with myself. I left with a little like grid notebook, bullet journal type thing, and that's what I'm going to be using to kind of keep track of my YouTube stuff. And then I got the typewriter ribbon, and that's all I bought at Michael's today. So I was pretty proud of myself. So anyways, back to the video here. So I am just starting with my title page. Those stickers that you see over there that spell out week 2, those are just from my stash. I got them at Tuesday morning a while ago and have quite a few left. And they're just black with like gold polka dots on them. So I'm using those, and then I've just got a picture of my son there. His big thing right now is saying yes and yes sir. So he like throws his arms up in the air and goes yes, or if you ask him a question he says yes sir. So that's what he's doing in this picture right here. And that little embellishment I put on, it's like little chipboard pieces. I actually think those are from like a Heidi Swap Project Life kit that I got a while ago, like on sale at Michael's. But again, it's just, something from my stash that I'm trying to use up. So I use a lot of those chipboard pieces actually in this layout. This next little card I'm working on, these are pictures of when we went to the Children's Museum. So my husband he has rotating days off. So he had Tuesday off this week, so he'll have Wednesday off next week. That's how that works. So occasionally we'll get a day off during the week, and Tuesdays are my favorite day to go to the Children's Museum because it opens at 9 rather than 10, and we are early risers, and it turns out the rest of the world is not. So we went to the museum first thing in the morning, and we're like one of the only ones there. There's like maybe 10 other families there. So we just went to the museum that day. So it was the first time that my son Elliot has done the like riding in the back of my little carrier. Usually he rides up front, but he's getting too big, so he went in the back. So that's just a picture of him from when he was riding on my back. And you can't really see part of my face because I didn't want to be in the picture really, but I was trying to get him to smile. And then that little chipboard thing says my view, I believe. And then the little wood piece, it's like a little word bubble. It says wow. And both my husband and my son are like looking up in the at like these balls that go up in the ceiling. So I thought that was kind of perfect. And that wood veneer piece I actually got from one of my pen pals who lives in Australia. So I'm pretty sure they're like Reject Shop or one of the Australian stores there. This picture is just a picture of my son. He was like watching TV at the time, but the face he made was just so much my husband. It's like just such a face that he makes. So I had to I took the picture and I was like, oh my God, that's hilarious. And so I had to print it off, actually post it on Facebook too. But that's what that picture is. And then this picture is of my son Elliot, who's now pulling himself up on everything. So he's not walking yet, thank goodness, but he's pulling himself up on everything that he can get his little paws on. So I had a couple pictures this week of him, like just, he's like up on the couch, and I have a picture of him up on the bathtub, and he's starting to pull himself up in his crib. So now we're going to have to get a new crib for him. So yeah, it's been fun this week with that guy. And then these are just some silly pictures of my kids. Like I said in my last video, most of my pictures are just of my kids. We spend most of our days just kind of at home and playing around and not really doing a whole lot of anything that is necessarily worthy of being documented, but a lot of the pictures I think are cute enough to print off and put in an album. So this one, like my son's like sitting in one of his toy buckets. I don't know why. He's 2. And the other one is of my son Elliot. Just kind of, he's like playing with his feet. He's like sitting on my lap and is like playing with his feet. And he just has a big smile on his face. So just happy guys. And I actually think I picked a little chipboard that says happy. So that kind of fits there. And that little wood veneer piece says like everyday life. Because this is just our everyday, just kind of hanging out at home. My kids are usually in their pajamas because why change them out? I usually am too. And then, yeah, there's that little piece, like I said, it said happy. And that's from like that Heidi Swap thing. And then this last picture, this was actually from Saturday, and they were playing in this big box. We get our diapers from Amazon, and so they come in a giant box. And of course my kids, they have a million toys, but once they get a giant box, that's all they want to play with. So this is just both of them kind of playing in the box. My son Jonathan's like laying down with his blankie, and then Elliot's just sitting up. And so they were being really cute. So I tried to get a few pictures, and I don't know if any of you have small children, but getting pictures of kids is like near impossible. Like they always turn out blurry, or like one kid's moving and the other one's smiling. Like you can't ever get a good picture of both of them together. But this is the best that I could do. So there you have it. And then my camera kind of cut out, and I didn't realize it did. So that last one, I put the date on a little sticker on the bottom. There was a little like a ephemera piece that had an S on it for Saturday. And that is the end of that. Here's some close-ups. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in a few days. Thanks for watching. Bye.